prices, I'm sorry to say this, it's not the prices, it's the other. I know people want to draw this to an end, but it's the other conditions that have been inhibited. So you're only, Mr. Corner, give me some examples. So you only have access for a year, you told me?
This is what stakeholders have told us, that there are other conditions. It's not just the price.
Yeah, you can't use access to the infrastructure to do deals with commercial organisations. You can't use access to the infrastructure to do deals with big public bodies like local authorities, which is where the money is. You can't do any of those deals. So it's the way in which they limit, not just the price, but it's the limitations placed on that. And you should know that. Better than me. I've just read up for this hearing. Absolutely. You should know that.
I think I do recognise the point you're making. The main issue which has been raised with us in connection with this is whether or not this ducts can be used to provide what are known as lease lines.
Can you speak up? I missed that.
The main issues, I think, although I'm happy to be informed if it's different, the main issue which has been raised is whether or not access to these ducts and poles can be used to provide what are called lease line services to businesses. And it is the case today.
That is one of the issues.
Well, that's the main issue which has been raised with us, or mentioned to us. We have said, and I've said this directly to Mr. Corbett myself, that if they are looking to roll out broadband schemes in rural areas, and those restrictions are a major issue for them, they need to come to us and provide us with evidence and analysis that allows us to understand the issue. It's not to say that we would necessarily agree with them, but I would also have to say that despite making that proposal or that suggestion, they have not come back. So we've been very, very open to this issue. We have consulted on this as part of the market reviews we've done over the course of this past year or two. And we've received actually very little concrete information or evidence from these organisations which would allow us to look at the issue to see whether or not we really should make the regulation change.
Okay, I hear that.